Today we're going to look at the electronic drum set by Hampback. This is the MKO. This was sent out for review. We'll take a look at how to assemble it. I'll play this drum set so you can hear what it sounds like. So this is how it comes packaged. They label everything so that you know what you're dealing with. So what I've done first is I've attached these feet to this rack here. So in the rack 2 box, you get the seat base and you get some drumsticks and some cables. So this is what the cymbals look like. You get 3 of these. This is what the power adapter looks like. It's USB-C, which is nice. And then you have the 2 pedals. So you have a kick pedal and a hi-hat pedal. You get some headphones, which is nice. So this is your sound module. You have a power button, select button, volume knob, plus and minus to go toggle through. You get a USB-C, a USB port. You have a mono for connecting like an amplifier. You have an auxiliary, so you could play music through this. And then you have a headphone jack. On the back here, you have this input here, and that is for this module, which will connect here. And then on the end here, you have all your different, your hi-hats and all your cymbals and everything. You just connect all that. You mount this over to here, and it will connect all this up. You get 4 of these mesh pads, which is nice. These are allowed to be able to practice, and it'll be real quiet. So you get these little brackets here. You get these 2 little rubber pieces. These will go for your cymbals, and then this will be for your hi-hat. And these little bolts will connect all these together. So we'll hook all this up. So you could start this by having this upside down and then tighten this up, and then you could rotate it around and then tighten it. It shows having it on the right side, but if you want it on the left side, all you gotta do is shift this down and then put this on the outside. You do get this little Allen wrench to help with tightening and loosening these things up. I'm actually reversing this, but you could have it either way. I just feel like it'd be easier to have all my cables and stuff running out here versus trying to run up against this. So we'll use the same process of putting this onto the bar, and I'll put the toms up here and the snare down here using the bracket system. So I moved these here so that I could put the 2 toms here. So I've got the snare, tom 1, tom 2, and then tom 3 mounted. We'll do the cymbals next. All you do is place this little piece here into here and then tighten it up. So you have to apply a little pressure and put this cymbal pad over this, and then you just place this little red piece here over that. So this is the hi-hat stand, and I'll put this over this, but first we'll put one of the washers, then we'll place this over the top, put another washer, and then we'll tighten it with this here. So this is what it looks like with the toms and the snare and the cymbals all put together in the module. Now what we'll do is we'll place the kick drum pedal and the hi-hat pedal, and we'll connect all the wires. I'll set up the seat, and then we'll test it out. So it's very easy to put these together. All you gotta do is it's labeled. So you just put the ride cymbal, for instance, here. There's a little opening. So you also get a lot of these little Velcro straps so that you could kind of keep all these wires cleaned up. All right, to put the stool on, all you have to do, the little padded seat sits on top of this, and then you just adjust the height with these holes here, whatever height you need, and you'll just use this bolt and tighten it up. Padded seat cushion has this little bolt here. You just put that on top of that and tighten it up. It will look like this here. So these are great for like practice. You could use them for recording, and it'd just be a great like beginner set because it's small and compact. You can put it in a corner when you're not using it, and it's quiet. You'll use headphones. I'm using this for a demonstration to let you hear what it sounds like. But other than that, I think it's a great set.